Hello, hello, stream. Welcome along. Just turn you down a little bit. Actually, I'll turn it down in my earphones. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Welcome to the stream. I'm a little bit late starting. I'll be honest, I had a lie-in. We stayed up quite late last night. And I had a nice little chill in bed, and I was just playing on my phone kind of thing. And James was nice to bring me up a coffee, which I'm still nursing. And I thought to myself, I'm like, oh, I want to finish Winston off. But then I also had a thought. I think I've made a mistake with Winston, in the sense of I've missed something out. All the skins in Overwatch, they have a gun, and we don't have a gun on Winston. So we haven't made a gun. And I haven't really left room to make a gun. So what I might do is, I might leave the gun off this time, and just be like, it's just a nice little doodle. And then the next time we do an Overwatch skin, I'll do a gun. Properly. We're just gonna crack on, because I'm a little bit late starting, I'm conscious that it's not gonna be as long a stream as we normally do. But there's some really nice streamers online live right now, so if they're still online and live when we finish, which I think they will be, we'll raid into some really nice people. I know Dead Cat Presents is online, I know Queen Eliana's online. We'll just have a look at who's about once we finish this. I'm also aware that I need to do another sticker stream where we make some stickers, because my list has kind of gotten to the point where I need to start working on it. Do I want to do the accessories first or the skin first? I might do the accessories first and then do the skin last. Oh, I want to fix this. I want to fix this shadow though. Because it's a bit too complicated here when you zoom out. Like this area just seems a bit too. It's a bit too detailed for what we want to do. So we're just gonna tidy up this little bad boy. Just make it a little bit less complex when I say tidy up, I mean like just get rid of some of the, because it has to make sense. Even though it looks good, sometimes too much complexity, it doesn't fit with the piece, so it needs to make sense a little bit. Like that's probably better. Just make it more simple. And we will do. We were doing the skateboard last time, but I kind of don't want to touch that. I'll do a bit. Just because I actually had to Google skater culture because I'm not a skater. I feel like a bit of a shill. I know skaters. I heard Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. I know what skaters do. Let's do the accessories. I'm looking forward to it. So the accessories need to be darker. I want them to be like more black than like discernibly black to the hoodie. Yeah, there we go. That should be it. That'll be right. So we'll start with the gloves, and we'll start with the gloves and the knee pad, and then we'll go on to the bits that are on the hoodie. So these are all going to be the same colour. Because you'll buy these from the same pack. Ooh, I might also do the same black on the helmet. I think I want to do a painting after this, actually. I want to do a proper mad painting. Right, if that's the mid-tone, then I'll have a highlight here. It's not even highlighted enough, is it? kind of want those bits to be a bit hard plastic. I don't really know how to represent that very well just yet. I'll have a think on it. I had a great time at social gaming yesterday. Another fun one in the bag. I do enjoy them, they're very taxing though, I think, for me. It's hard work to post. Oh, I don't know how soft that is. Or rather how not soft that is, I should say. Do I have a blur? Where's the blur? Oh no, it's smudged. Blend these colours in a little bit. That'll do. And this one actually, I'll blend the coal colour out. The shadow can stay harsh. Put it around that way. And then this bad boy. You don't want it looking like they've got strong polygons. Which, in Overwatch, they kind of do, but you don't want it looking that way, not yet anyway. Blendy, blendy, blend. Still a very strong line. There wouldn't be a strong line at that point. There we go. That's a bit better. That's better. Hi Vamp, good morning. Oh gosh, it is morning for you, isn't it? Mine's 5 hours. Oh, 6 AM? 7 AM? Around then? Gosh, that's early. What are you doing up so early? Also, how are you? 7:30? My word. Were you in work yesterday? I thought you were around. Were you hanging out with Chris? I know you two were. Chris was like posting on the stream being like, oh, Vamp says this. Ah. Good to know. Now the problem is how we've done the old bag there, is that it's going to actually blend into the hoodie. I don't think that's so bad, but I kind of want to make the strap colour a little bit different, so we'll keep the dark strap, the understrap, just black, but then we'll make it red. Like a nice strong red. Like that. That'll do. It's not a strong red. It's a strong red for if you're using midtones. We have guests in the house, and they're super loud when they wake up, so now I'm awake. Oh no. Are they older people? Or, conversely, are they like young kids? In my experience, both of those are not very considerate of people's sleeping schedules. Well, that's my experience. You might experience something different. I'm just enjoying my chill stream. Drawing a Winston. Oh no. It's nice to have guests though. We haven't had guests for a long time. Are they your guests or are they someone else's guests? I can only use this green. I really like this green. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this brush to get this close to the edge. Or maybe. Oh, get me. I'm edging. Get it? Like sex. Oh. That is some brush control. And I'm saying this, I'm probably missing a bunch of it. Yeah, they're older and they like talk super loud for some reason, so I just hear their voices echoing upstairs. Oh, you got that big old house, haven't you? Go downstairs and yell at them. Be assertive. Assert your dominance. Go and stand on the dining room table and scream. And if they say something, just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we were okay with being loud and disruptive." And then storm out. Knock over a vase on the way out, just for effect. There we go. Now, we're going to have to isolate. This helmet's going to be shiny, so we're going to have to isolate the black and the green. We can do that in a very cheap and quick way, just by snatching it. I want that to be darker. And then we want this to be lighter. Adding a bit of 3D there. I don't know what colour I want the spikes. White, maybe. I like a pale green, maybe. Don't know if that looks good. I think it does. I'm actually using a painting brush or something, which probably is not good for it. But oh well, I'm cheap. I don't like swapping things. Aha! The thing is, they're super sweet, and they bought everyone pizza the other day. I don't know. You guys are cool, but like, just turn the volume down. They paid for your loyalty in pizza, and it seems to have worked. But fair game. You can pay for my loyalty in pizza. Right, I want... So this is going to be painted somewhat, but I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do a shine. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with this. Because normally the way that I do a shine is I just make it like... I just add white. If something's really shiny, then it'll reflect direct light. So I just add white. I have a blur thing somewhere. Where is it? Where is my blur? That's an eraser. Is it in wet? Moist? There's a wet blender. Oh, I think actually I used this on the don't sample all layers. Oh, it's not. Oh damn, yeah, it's because this is the... It's because I'm using a quick and dirty selection thing. Just have to try and not snatch any of that green. Like that. Just have to see what this looks like once we unselect. Yeah, that'll do. That's really all it takes to win me over. Buy me food and provide me with snacks. Haha. That's what James does to me if ever I'm feeling a bit low. Just buys me food. And it works, like I can't say it don't. So yeah, if we decide which direction the light's coming in, you can just literally add like a shine to it. But that's not going to work in this instance. Give me a second. Let's see if I can get a reference. Interesting. Very interesting. So it's like there's a big patch. If you were to take that and then split this out. Don't know why that will work, but it's kind of what this looks like. So let's go up here, general brushes, take the hardness down to about here, size up, take the opacity down, let's not be silly, let's do this on another layer first. Because we've already snagged it, right? Photoshop seems to bruise and... Oh, that's a bit weird. What? Cut this out like that. Right. Try doing it from reference. Doesn't look right to me. So anything that's reflective is only going to reflect direct light. Like whatever light's there. So on the assumption that the light is coming down from this direction. Like up here, downwards like that. So you can see that like all the top of the hoodie here and here, the chest here is in light. But then the dark side is under here. So the light, assuming it's diffused light, which it would be because the shadows would be stronger if it wasn't diffused. So, oh gosh, what's the ding? Oh, you want me to have a drink? Okay. I have some coffee left over. Oh, good job. Thank you for redeeming channel points because it was actually going cold. Yum yum yum. Thank you. The thing about this kind of conundrum is that you can't shy away from it because these are all teachable moments. So even though this is a shite little illustration that's not going to go anywhere except Twitter, not going to portfolio or anything. Hi Chris. we need to press on with it, because then later when we come up with something shiny next time, we'll know what to do. So I think let's do it the same way that we do shadow, and do the whole helmet and then trim some stuff away that we don't want. Let's take into account the sculpting method. Start with a chunk of marble and chip away everything that doesn't look like an elephant. I'm actually going to assume that the shadow will drop off. The light will drop off around there anyway. Right. So if the light's above him, the light's above him. But it's diffused. Let's make a strong light here. And then a backlight here. Stronger here. I think that's probably alright. Let's get rid of a tiny slither of this. It's not the light, it's the absence of light. There. Can't assume where the dark is. Especially with light. Lights always have, like, you'll never have one point of light which is so bright that the whole thing is covering it. You always have it either diffused or direct, and if it's direct then it'll just be a harsh line. If it's diffused then it'll just change the overall colour of it. Which means that we need to add more direct light. Oh, that's the two. Go. Too big. Still too big. Bit of pressure on there. Right, what would happen if we just put the light right on the outside like that? Too big, but we're getting there. Would there be any light over here, I wonder? Then can we soften that? Just a little bit. Or, not soften it. Blur it. So add a slight glow to the helmet to make it look like it's refracting light. Let's leave that for now. Let's let that sit and stew. Let's reset our brush. Come on, brush. There we go. Now this can actually be white. Oh, mirrors, damn it. Starts this red. The anti-aliasing on these lines is a bit of a mistake because it's just making it look a bit muddy. When the brush goes too small to represent aliasing properly, that's when it ends up just looking shit. Which is why I understand a lot of artists use vector line, which is you can kind of set the anti-aliasing. Oh, sorry, Chris, I missed what you said. Officially on Stormblood as of last night. Oh, fun stuff. Where are you up to? Have you zoomed through it already? Use this red and put a little heart. I'm guessing that's a heart, so I'll put a little heart there. Yeah, that'll do. I think I might diffuse that harsh white line. I think that's how I'm going to solve this problem. I'm just going to diffuse that line. And I'm going to make these spikes silver. That's more, it's more of a punk thing, but my understanding with Skater is that it's kind of partly inspired by punk. I think people who are derogatory towards skaters will probably say that Skater is like punk on a budget, trying to be punk, kind of like what punk one. It's kind of like what punk is, and Skater is like what it thinks punk is. Let's try that again. There we go. I know a lot more punks than skaters. I think that much is probably obvious. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh, we need some silver on this actually. Good shout. Good shout, me. We are going to colour the lines eventually. Just getting everything sorted. And now that we have a colour for silver, let's do these. Let's take the darkest black. That stands out. So, completed my last quest for Heaven's Ward before bed, so now I'm about to start the main story quest for Stormblood. Oh, cool. You've set yourself up for a good Sunday. God, I love that. I love that feeling of like waking up and knowing, oh, I've got a bunch of stuff to do today. You know, like if you've got like a new game, like, oh, I can proper spend hours on those quests. I love those feelings, I really do. Trying to reuse colours where I can. Just so that it keeps like a unified colour palette on the piece. Oh, it makes it look a lot more consistent. This colour would make it slightly paler. Because then not only do you see it better, but it's also, like I say, using the same colour palette. Therefore it looks proper. I have I'm working my way through Red Dead 2 at the moment, and I'm very much fighting the urge to just spend all my time doing the extra stuff, like, you know, like the side quests. Because I'm such a side quest whore. Not really a completionist, I just really like games as occupational therapy. I think I actually want that to be the Overwatch orange. Yeah, that'll do. It bugs me that it's not right there though. Like, remember what I was saying about anti-aliasing? That's what's causing all this muddiness. Which, at higher resolutions you won't notice, but I notice. I can see them. And getting rid of them adds a layer of polish. I'm not a perfectionist by any means, especially something like this where I'm probably just going to post it somewhere and that'll be that. It's not a portfolio piece. Ooh, I'm hell-bent on getting caught up with Vamp and you guys so I can be ready for the next expansion. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then we can all go into that shit together. That's always fun. Like, whenever we do like new alliance raids or like something like Boja, that was so fun when Boja was released. And we were all just, it was all just like, go! And everyone's like fighting for skirmishes and stuff. That was so much fun. New alliance raids are always fun because nobody knows the mechanics, so everyone's gonna fuck up. It's this beautiful moment where, you know, you can't get salty, you can't get angry. You can't get angry because somebody didn't tell you what was gonna happen because nobody knows what was gonna happen. Which happens a lot, by the way, in raids and stuff. It's like, hey, you didn't tell me this was gonna happen. It's like, well, nobody told me the first time I did it, so I figured it out by myself. But then when you do the content for the first time, like, nobody knows what's coming. It's just so much fun. And I enjoy that. And I always look forward to it as well. Sorry, my throat seems to be going. I'm getting a bit hoarse. I did do a lot of shouting yesterday, as I tend to do. Let's do the face, right? Let's do the face. And I do need a reference for this. Because I don't want to get the colours wrong for Winston's face. I won't be snatching them, but I will have a look. Oh, it's like a purple. It is affected a lot by the light, whatever light is cast upon it, but it is like a desaturated purple. So let's start with that. Let's start with a kind of a desaturated purple. A little bit closer to it, like that. Where's my gouache? Where's my gouache? There we go. Right. Nope. Need to lock the alpha. That's Winston. Winston purple, as they say. His hair is a darker, bluer tone. Like that. Might be a bit bluer, actually. Yeah, much bolder. Bolder. Bluer. Darker. Like that. Anyway, interesting. All coming together. This isn't too good. What about this one? We need a dry one. I think this is it. Yeah, this is what I normally paint with. Well, that's interesting. That one that I used just then must have had a low flow. Oh, come on. Let's just, once we're here, get rid of that. The reason I'm just separating these two colours is because I'm hoping I can just snatch them when it comes to painting. Hopefully these two colours are distinguished enough in contrast for me to just snatch them using the one tool. Because if not, I might have set myself up for a bit of failure there. I think I want this colour, this shade of blue, to be the shadow colour. And I want this tone to be the lighter colour. So if we start doing that now, like that. See that? It is perfect, no? Because it kind of has like an angular beard, really. There we go. And then this will be mostly light, actually. So let's colour this all in light. Because that's the direction of the light. So there's going to be very little shadow on this side, and then more shadow on the other side. Don't worry about the face, we'll talk face in a bit. Fix your face. There we go. That's all the light stuff, so let's put in some shadows. Like I said, there's not going to be that many shadows in this one. I don't want to get the impression that this is not where the light's coming from. But hair is a fickle thing, isn't it? And that is the thing with Overwatch, is that there's a lot of... It's very often two-tone. I think that's possibly alright. Let's just tidy up these lines. Yeah, that's probably grand. That'll do for now, for the hair anyway. And then... face. Let's give Winston some good face. I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to do for the stream. I was watching some Final Fantasy 14 streams last night because we raided into Dad TV, formerly 16-bit Dad, which was jolly good fun. At the end of the night, it was really funny because 16-bit Dad was then raiding into someone else, like they were just finished their stream. So we raided into someone else, and I'm watching that stream, and I'm like, that stream quality is amazing, and I can't get Final Fantasy 14 to work really well on my stream. And I don't know what I've tried manipulating every setting that I can. And I think what I'm going to have to do is just turn my graphics settings in, even though it's a 10-year-old game, and even though my game can handle Assassin's Creed Valhalla on max, it just seems to struggle with Final Fantasy 14. But I reckon it's some daft setting that I don't actually probably wouldn't notice if I turned it off. You know, like reflections or high detail shadows or something like that. It's like one thing that's making it not good for the stream, like lag for the stream. So, I'm gonna have to play around with those settings later and see if I can get it looking a little bit better for you guys for when we do stream. Right, now let's see if this works. Yay, there we go. And now we're gonna have to do some face texturing, which I don't normally do. I love the shape of an ape's face. It's kind of angular, it all points inwards. But the expression on his face is the thing that's making it a bit dodgy. So like, everything under the chin would be gone. And then, because the light's coming from this side, you will see more of this part of his face. And much less of this part of his face. Yeah, that'll probably... We're getting there with it, we're getting there. The shadow would come under the hair. And then in here. Yeah. You would most certainly have a brow like that. But I think that's alright, actually. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That's good. We'll just put some highlights in. On an ape's face, it creates this kind of V, which on the mouth looks like this. Just down like that. Give him some cheekbones. I've been a bit unkind with his nose. There. There. And then for his eye. Winston's eyes are yellow. Cool. That's by Winston. I don't think this brush is going to work for the details on this. Let's go to Old Faithful. Let's get rid of that line, it's a bit confusing. Oh, not that one. There we go. We don't need an ink in his line. In his eyes, I should say. Don't need that. Let's add a bit of depth though. So the colour would be bolder. Here. And then let's go brighter right in the middle. Maybe even lighter. I am giving slightly lighter pupils, but I'm going to take a bunch of it away with white. Do. Now we just need to snatch the fur colour for the rest of his body. Let's start with the base layer. Just get rid of the blue because if any of the bright colour gets left behind, that's what you see. That's what you will see, I should say. And then his fingers are going to be slightly different. Now that is a bit light for what we need it for. But we will make it darker. Put the dark there for now. And then take that way down. I wish I hadn't started late, because now I feel like I'm really getting into it, and I hoped we'd finish this time around, because I want to move on to another piece, but I hate leaving things unfinished. Like that Limsa sketch that we started with is still haunting me. you're probably not going to be paying much attention to this part of the drawing anyway. Just because. Just because it's so low down in the drawing, I think. That'll do, I reckon. Just put some shadow on. Yeah, that's the shadow. That's what we need. It's slightly dark shadow colour for this fur. Just a bit of detail. Don't need much. Perfect. That's not going to work. Oh, you know, this foot gave us absolute grief last time, and I reckon it's going to do the same thing again. That's always the problem whenever you go to take something 2D to 3D. Maybe chalk out. Maybe instead of going it dark to light, because this is the furthest away from the light point, so this is going to be mostly shadow with a little bit of light. Yeah. All we need. What time are we on? 1:30, half an hour. Okay. Right. Let's get silly. Let's start doing all of the fun stuff that we haven't done yet. For this, we will want something chunky. That'll do. Yeah, some a bit grungy. And then we were going to do a really bright colour up here. That's going to be a bit too sketchy, I think. What is he doing? He's ruining the picture. Somebody stop him. Don't worry. All will be revealed. Oh, we forgot the zip. I thought I was doing this. I was about to say, oh, I forgot the zip, and I forgot the helmet, but that's intentionally green. I am a knob. Don't know how this is going to turn out. This is for a bit of experimentation. Bit of fun. Right. Are you ready for the magic? Overlay. And now, for a bit of texture, let's see if we can do a secondary light source from the other side. Just tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. We're defining these shapes, you see. The ones that are falling into the background. That's what we want to do. We want to just define these bad boys. And it's proper going to disappear as it gets like up here. Give us a last and something to get rid of the neglect. Because that's what we've done with this side, we've kind of neglected it. Sometimes you don't necessarily want to do this because you end up drawing attention to the areas that you've purposefully left undetailed. But I like it. I think it's dynamic. Don't think you'll get that much up here, but we'll put some there and see what happens. I'm not sure the blue is going to work well with this. We'll see. Alright, let's have a look at how this looks. Yeah, the secondary light source is always a bit of a hit and miss. Let's try and see if it looks good in purple, because this is a very cold tone. Ooh, maybe it do. Maybe it do. Yeah. That'll do. Right, now what we want to do, we want to try and get rid of the harshness of the light towards the opposite side of wherever it is. Okay, so for example, the purple light is coming from the bottom right, diagonally upwards, so we want to kind of fade it out from the top. To do that, we take a lovely big brush with 0 hardness, so it's super soft. We take the oh, that's interesting. I've never seen these brush settings before. Interesting, it's not giving me opacity. What I want to do is set it to clear. I do think that looks way cool. Kinda want to change that. Oh, I know that's why. Because it's a mixer brush. There you go. Clear. Go hard round. Softness. Hardness is 0. Massive brush. Take the opacity down so that we're not erasing everything at the same time. And then we go whoop, a couple of times like that. hard to tell if I turn this back to fully opaque. Problem is you don't want to erase it at fully opaque because soften that one, take that back down. And then this one. I really like how it looks on his face. There we go. That'll do. So that's nice and soft. A few more things that we need to do on this before we're done. First of all, I want to see if colouring the lines individually versus just applying a colour to them will be better. So we go colour overlay. The whole piece is pretty dark blue. Some lines are more solid than others. I think, yeah, we'll just have a dark blue. Maybe. That's better. And then we need to colour the zip, because we forgot to do that. And I want the zip to be the same. Get that opacity back up, boy. That'll do. I think that's that. Next up, let's. I don't want to colour the spikes, but just seems something we need to tidy up there. Yeah, those spikes are really bold, and it's just because they've got grey on them. So let's lock transparency, and let's see how that will look if we do. Rasterize the colour layer, lock transparency, just colour those in, spikes. Does that stand out too much? Possibly it do. Possibly it do. Don't worry, I can always erase it. That's fine. That's fine. What about here? On the zip. No, we don't need the zip coloring. Don't want to lose all that detail. I want to add a tiny bit of glow. Don't know what these layers are for. Oh, there's the glow. There's the glow layer. There we go. So I want to add a tiny bit of glow to everything that's going to be reflective. Which means we want the size like this. Hardness 0, the opacity low. We want to use white, or as near as damn it. So everything that is reflective has this glow. Giving the kind of a dirty lens effect. I also might add a bit of dynamic shadow. which will be just under here. What's layer 12 doing? Oh, that's the shadow. Oh, yeah. So let's do just under here. And then a bit of shade here. Dark purple. Take the opacity right down because we don't want this to be really bold. That might be too saturated actually. Yeah, a bit too saturated. The problem is when you add grey to something, it can make it very muddy. Also, I've just noticed we don't want the shadow that high. So, we want to try and keep an idea of how much we put on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here, the reason why I'm doing this is I want to add some separation and definition to what am I doing? Let's just go here, Control click, and then we'll get our snip tool and hold Alt, just cut along this line here. All of this, and then maybe also include the jetpack in there as well. Took a bit too much of that. Bit into his toes as well. Look at that. There. 1, 2, 3. That's a bit better. I think that'll do. Yeah. See how that doesn't multiply. Let's put it multiply. It's fair. Yeah, there we go. So now his arse end is going backwards and everything else is going forwards. What's that? Oh, I know what that is. So we need to get the silhouette. We need to select inverse. So that we've selected everything that isn't the colour layer. And then we go over on these layers and we go delete, delete, delete. And everything that's outside of the light layer, besides the glow that we put on, because we really like the glow, has been deleted. Alright, that'll do. I'm actually tempted to, because we've locked transparency on the ink layer, I am tempted to just colour the inks in a gradient way. So let's go to, let's find the dark there. No, dark. Thank you. And let's just make that a tiny bit lighter. Alright. Oh, we've just undone the shine on that. But you know what? Actually, I think this is probably just a more elegant solution to just take the colour right down on this helmet. Yeah, that's a lot more subtle. Alright, that'll do. Now, in terms of background, what do we want to do for the background of this piece? Don't think. I kind of don't mind it not having a background. I've purposefully made the artwork bigger than it needs to be. So I can shrink the artwork down. That was the whole purpose behind that. I'll go like that. If I duplicate the layer, or duplicate the folder I should say, duplicate group. I press delete, so duplicate. Control E to flatten the group, and then Control T, and we can now shrink it down. Get rid of the other. I actually want this to be in landscape. Let's just very quickly try that again. File new. We'll do an A4. Instead of it being portrait, create it in landscape. Control V. Control T. Shrink it down. Oh wait, no, it's going on Twitter. Oh, I'm a fool. I am a fool. Although actually, I could do like a close-up of the artwork here, like that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a crop. That'll be fine. Shrink this bad boy down just a little bit. Although actually, let's take that down. Make it a bit more square. Alright. And we'll just beautify the background a little bit. So take the size of the brush up. Right there. Hardness midway. Can I use a grain brush, I wonder? That would be nice. Properties, brush settings. Scattering. Something like that. Paint right down. Shape dynamics, let's do. Move that. Move that. We want to take the hardness up again. Size down. Ooh, I like that. That'll do. Just a bit of texture. A bit of lazy texture. The brush settings panel always screws up the layout. We need a little bit of shadow. That'll do. I don't spend a lot of time on shadow, in case anyone is wondering. There we go. That'll do. I would add some grain, some like grain textures to this, but I'm not going to. I'm not happy with the comp. There's just a bit too much room up there. That's a bit bigger. Yeah, I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Pretty evenly spaced. And now we just put some words at the bottom to make sure people know that it's mine. Oh, also I always forget that I need to sign it in a way in which people hopefully won't steal it. turning. Broken rotate tool there. Take that down. There. No, just to save time. I do have something else on here. There. That'll do. Right, normally there's a word there. I keep it in a separate layer, so let's rasterize that. And I've got it. There we go. Copy. Go in here. Paste. That should be alright now, I think. There. Alright, done. I will save it. I will post it. And then the whole world knows what we've managed to accomplish. Yay! And then it can go on the fridge. Because I'm an artist, and that's the only reason I do the work. Let's see. Yay! Yay, it's done. And now I can do something else. Isn't that great? Oh. Thank you for slapping the sticker. Hashtag lovely time. Right. Should we raid into someone? Why not? Red's doing City Skylines. Ooh. Let's do that. I always feel a bit disappointed when we raid with like 2 people, because throughout the stream we've had a couple of watchers, but oh well. People appreciate games more than they appreciate art, I suppose. So we'll raid into Red. Cities is your jam. I know, that's why I'm saying. And Red playing Cities is probably a very good experience, so let's do that. And then you can get some channel points to kick me in the balls at a later date. I just need to open Red's stream, because I always end up making the mistake of missing the first few seconds. There we go. Okay, let's raid in. I shall catch you guys later. Thank you for sticking around. And we'll be doing some stickers tomorrow, next week probably. And I do have a stream planned for tomorrow. So, have fun with that. And until then, I'll catch you later. Bye!